So, how long have you been going to school for mechanical engineering?
A year.
You've been in for an entire year?
Yes.
Okay, and so you're going to be a sophomore here soon, or?
I'm in my first year.
You're in your first year. Okay, so has it been an entire year that you've been going to school for mechanical engineering?
It's altogether roughly around 8 months.
8 months. And you've covered some basics, I take it?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me what a solenoid is?
No idea.
Okay. Can you tell me what a capacitor is?
No idea. First year is like the basic first year classes of math. We haven't really gotten into any of like the actual engineering stuff.
Okay. Can you tell me what Ohm's law is?
Ohm's law? I know this, but I don't know it.
Okay. Well, no big deal. I was just curious. When I was listening to the conversation back and forth about the parents' approval of the OF or not. Just a very, very quick question. Your father, right? Do you have a good relationship with him?
Yes.
Yeah. Does he know about the OF?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And if he did know about the OF, you would be in big trouble, wouldn't you?
At first, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's all I had.
All right, I do need to read a couple of the chats that came through. We have Lucas. Chair 2, you live in Delulu land. Would you be okay with your daughter doing OF? Chair 3, no more tame. What? Bugger off with the feminist shaming tactics. I'm married, sole 22 years, sole provider, son, daughter, 2 cent brain. Okay, thank you, Lucas. His question to you is, would you be okay with your daughter doing OnlyFans?
Yes.
You'd be okay?
But it depends on what you did, because for me...
Like what she did?
No, for me, I'm okay with my daughter doing OnlyFans because I'm doing it, right? But if it's someone who has a daughter and they're not doing OnlyFans and her daughter's selling all that stuff online, they might not be as okay with it. But even if I wasn't doing OnlyFans, I'd say I would be okay, because I have the same mindset where if that's what you want to do, then that's what you're going to do, then you're going to have to deal with it.
Okay, we have another chat here from Who Cares. Sorry, I have to step in. I'm a first generation Asian American, not born in America. I did not denigrate myself to do these kinds of things to make money. Your dad would disown you in a heartbeat. Your response?
You wouldn't. Maybe yours would, but mine wouldn't.
Do you think it'd be? This conversation has come up before on the show.
Why do you hide it from him?
Come on.
Because right now I'm still unsure of how to tell him. There's obviously been plans of telling him, my family in general. As of right now, I'm unsure. And I'm only...
Because he's going to be upset, right?
Yes, he's going to be upset, but
Why? Why is he going to be upset?
Because his daughter is selling her body online.
Yeah. And do you think any father ever wants that for their daughter?
No.
No. That's why he's going to be upset, right?
Yeah.
You know why he's going to be upset more than anything? This is what the chatter was saying, is because you're shaming him. You're bringing shame to his family name. That's why he's going to be upset.
Also money. Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think that perhaps this is a problematic idea in modernity for many women, but you can't buy a sense of family pride. And when you're talking about shame, men will pass on millions of dollars if it's from something that is shameful. For instance, if somebody offered to pay a man to sleep with his wife and was willing to give him $2 million, they're going to say no, right? They're going to say no. So.
How is that relevant?
Well, because somebody brought up money.
Is somebody asking to sleep with her in real life, or sleep with, that's not really a fair analogy.
The analogy was about shame and money. The analogy was not.
I would pick a different example.
In regards. Well, I don't care what you would pick. It's analogous because we're talking about money, so it doesn't matter what you would pick.
All right.
So you know what? Why don't you pick the analogy then, and I'll just use that. Pick whatever analogy you'd like.
I just feel like it's inappropriate to be discussing like the dynamics of someone else's family, like I said previously.
Why not? Why is that inappropriate?
I just think, to me, like if someone were to bring up
Is that the first time you've ever done that? Just think. So anyway, so back to where I was at before I was so rudely interrupted. I'd like to jump back into this and just tell you about the idea of shame. Yes, it's gonna bring him a lot of shame. He's gonna be very upset. That's all. That's why you haven't told him, probably, as you know that, right?
I would agree with you on that. Yes, obviously there's gonna bring shame, and you're correct. That's why I haven't told him what I'm doing. But I don't know. In my mind right now, I just want to be able to provide for them, provide for my family. Even yes, this way that I'm doing what I want to do is not logically or like accepted in our generation, but everybody has their way of making money, and you know what, like I think if that's how you want to make your money, then just do it. Do what you have to do, right?
Before you
yeah,
said
if
that,
your dad was a hitman for the mob, and he said, "I just do that to support my family," would you tell him, you know, Dad, I'd prefer you didn't do that to support your family?
But would he stop?
Yeah, I think if there was a significant amount of pressure, social pressure from your family unit, that it tends to change behavior, just like if you have a family member who's an alcoholic or family member who's a drug addict or things like this. I think your family tends to care about your future a lot, and they apply significant amounts of pressure to get you to stop and modify bad behavior. And this is why people tend to conceal bad behavior from their family, right? Because they know that they're going to do that.
Well, if it gets to a point where there's a lot of family pressure and they really, really want me to quit after, say, a year, they still encourage that I quit, then I will do that. I will quit.
Tiffany, you had something. Go ahead.
I just think you're kind of masking this OnlyFans career as something you're doing for your family when you're really doing it for yourself.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Bob Evans, thank you for the gifted 20 memberships. Did you have more?
No, that's all.
Okay. All right. We need to get through a couple other chats here. We have Lucas. It's that orthodox toxic masculinity that's keeping your country on the map while you're shamelessly spouting off your vapid nonsense and comfort respect. My wife is 100 times the woman you are, 100 times hotter. Is this directed towards you?
Not my problem then.
Orthodox
Probably.
toxic masculinity?
Yeah, because I was the one who started that
Ukraine Orthodox Christian?
Christian much more than...
I think he means
Christian and
Orthodox,
Catholics.
as in like traditional.
Yeah. Well, no, at the moment, the Ukrainians are persecuting Orthodox Christians in their nation.
Oh,
They're
okay.
outlawing it. It's a huge political crisis, and we should probably avoid it, to be honest with you, Brian.
Okay. We have RPR Aquatic. Thank you, man. Thank you guys for all the messages. So you're just going to get a degree and not even use it and just going to become an influencer with your OF simps. Yeah, that's just trying to cover up her being a sex worker and getting an easy way out. Do you have a response?
I never said I wasn't going to use my engineering degree. I would use it if I had to use it, but if I had other ways, like becoming an influencer, being a big influencer, and that was my income, then I would just get that degree to make my parents happy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. By the way, guys, there's a slight delay on some of the messages coming through. There's some stuff going on with Streamlabs and just some moderation that we're having to do on our end. So there might be slight delays on the TTSs. Lucas, thank you, man. Stop with your everyone is special talking point. You have a duty to your family name, to your future children. Respect your lineage. I rather live the rest of my life in ignominy? Then allow my daughter to do OF. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate it. We have Lucas again. Wow, Lucas is on fire tonight. Just ask her the first derivative of 2x and then second derivative of 2x. Go ahead.
The first derivative of 2x is 2, and there is no second derivative 2x.
Yes.
Does that check out?
Isn't it just 0?
Yeah, because there is none.
Does that check out? I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, we have Lol Paladins. How funny everyone assumes she even cares about her parents' opinion. This is probably the first time anyone has ever questioned her on anything. Toxic feminism, no consequences for the sisterhood. Wow, they are Lol Paladins. Your response, or anyone's response. Your response.
It's just, honestly, it's not even interesting to respond. I have no response to
No
that.
response. Okay.
I'm glad you're donating. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
But
I just think, like, no one, who are we to judge her? Like, people become engineers to be rich, and you're skipping a step. And just because everyone doesn't agree with how you do it doesn't mean it's wrong. Like, we all have our own journeys to go through in life. Haters.
Our journeys?
Yes.
I kind of want to let Andrew respond to that.
Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind. Okay, sorry, your journeys. Yeah, that's true. I guess we all have our journeys. Some go through completely degenerate and horrific journeys and do horrible things to themselves and other people, and then other people go through journeys where they don't do that. So my preference is, in the society that I live, is that people don't do the latter; they do the former, right?
All right. Well, that's it for the little super chat and messaging break. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for sending those in. If you want, Reed is 100 and TTS is 200. I do have a question here from Stifler. He says, ask everyone to rate their own looks on a scale of 1 to 10, starting with you. Rate your own looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
10.
Okay.
8.
All right.
9.
Okay.
I have a question about this game.
Okay.
Is this the entire dating pool from age 14 to 80? Is this compared to people at the table? Is this compared to people my own age 41?
Yeah, I would take a general sampling of all of the women who are inside of the United States who are adults, right? And you can envision the question this way if it's easier for you. You're at a beauty pageant, okay? And there's 100 men, and they're all going to give you a rating based on that average of all of the women who exist who are adults in the United States, and whatever that medium is, 1 to 10, is where you're going to place yourself.
4.5.
Okay.
What would have your answer have been before that clarification?
At the table, a 3. Of women my own age, a 6.
Okay. All right. What about you, Tiffany?
8.
Okay.
10.
10 for you. Okay.
6. 3.69.
60.
What's your real answer?
3.
Oh, okay. Wait, so 10, 8, 9, 8, 10? Oh, we got to rate ourselves too. I give myself a 5. Andrew?
10.
Hell yeah.
Well, wait. Why is everybody laughing? You don't believe me?
No, I love the confidence.
Oh, it's confidence. Is it objectively
Hail and
true?
well met. Lol Paladins donated $200.02.